Hello, I'm Kathy Haigh, your state representative from the 35th District, which includes all of Mason County and parts of Thurston, Grays Harbor, and Kitsap counties. Now that we are more than halfway through the legislative session, budget discussions are the focus for most legislators. That is certainly the case for me as chair of the Education Appropriations Committee. Last week, our chief economist reported what we already suspected. Our state's revenue shortfall for the next 2 years has grown. We are now looking at nearly a $9 billion shortfall. The House and Senate are expected to release their budget proposals within the next week. It'll contain significant cuts that affect us all. However, we also worked hard to preserve core services and keep our state economy moving forward. One of the effects that we might see in our own community is the potential closure of several state parks. The Washington State Parks and Recreation Commission recently released a draft list of dozens of parks in our state that might be mothballed or transferred to local governments. There are several state parks on the list in our area, including Potlatch State Park south of Hoodsport, Lake Sylvia State Park in Grays Harbor, Fort Ward State Park in Kitsap County, and Gerald Cove State Park just west of Grapeview. The list goes on. Mothballing these parks could save the state about $300,000 each over 2 years. People will still be allowed into the parks, but the bathrooms will be closed, utilities and facilities will be turned off, and gates will be locked. Our park system is 100 years old and a tremendous source of pride. I've heard from many of you that closing these parks will not only affect your family, but your city or town as well. Our parks are one of the leading tourist attractions in our region. Many of our small cities and towns rely on state parks to bring in business. Outdoor enthusiasts and thousands of local families take advantage of these beautiful outdoor spaces on a regular basis. I'm hopeful that as we move forward, we can minimize these cuts or, at the very least, take steps to provide some minimal levels of maintenance to keep the parks safe and usable. But ultimately, this is one example of the reality that comes with making ends meet during trying times. Next week, the House and Senate will hopefully have released their budget proposals, and I can share more details with you about what the impact will be to our community, our schools, and our families. As always, I welcome your feedback and ideas. If you have questions or concerns, please give my office a call or drop me a note. My contact information is at the bottom of the screen. Thanks for watching. I'm Kathy Haigh, and I'll see you again next week.